Well, hello, welcome. My name is Annabel Valencia. I am a photographer based in Lawton, Oklahoma. I wanted to come to you really quickly today to talk about marketing yourself instead of what you do. And I was listening to one of my online mentors, Jasmine Starr. If you don't know who she is, you might want to give her a follow. But when this discussing branding yourself, your online presence, your online image. She said it so beautifully yesterday in a nutshell. And what she said was market yourself, not what you do. And I thought that was the most simplest way to explain what it is that I do for business owners and business professionals as a personal brand photographer. So, this idea of marketing yourself, not what you do, it seems really easy, but it's so difficult for us to do. Now, if you're a person and you sell something, whether it's a service or oh, my words are leaving me. Whether you sell physical products or you sell a service, um, it's important that you grasp a hold of this idea that you want to try to make the shift, if you haven't already, to marketing yourself instead of your product or your service. So, any trip to the grocery store is going to show you and prove to you that we live in a world that's full of choices. Let's say, for example, that I need to get some mustard. If I go to the grocery store, I'm going to see so many choices of which mustard can I purchase. So then I'm going to start maybe looking at the price, the ingredients, and that's what our customers and clients do with us too. There's a plethora of photographers for people to choose from. When they go about hiring a photographer for whatever their photography needs are, how are they going to choose what photographer to pick? Now think about what you sell. There is a plethora of people that sell what you sell and that do what you do. Now, if I came to you every day or every week and said, I'm a photographer, buy my photography, this is my photography, look at my photos, you would really get pretty sick of it. So the same goes for your service or product. If you come to your audience and all you do is talk about your product, let's say you sell shoes. So you say, look at the shoes I sell. This is the shoe that I'm selling. These shoes are so great. Let me tell you about the shoes. You're going to quickly run out of things to say about the shoes, and people are going to get sick of hearing about the shoes that you sell. And you know this, and this is why we sort of kind of go into a panic when it comes to social media about what do I say today? What do I say to my audience now? I've said all the things I can say about the shoes. What is left? And here's where we get into marketing ourselves instead of what we do. So there's power in marketing ourselves because we build connection with our audience. We build relationships with the people that we are talking to. And a shoe or a bottle of mustard is just, no matter how good it is, going to make a relationship or a connection with somebody that you want to make into your client. So how do we do this? It's really, really simple. Now, I'm a photographer, so I'm going to talk about it from this aspect. We show people with our photos, whether they be DIY photos, selfie photos, cell phone photos, we show our audience with our images the behind the scene, authentic, real life moments that are happening every day in our lives. Now, you might say to yourself right now, and I'm about to finish this video, but let me finish with this point. You might say to yourself, okay, my life is boring. My house isn't Pinterest worthy. My kids, my dogs, my job, my office, whatever. It's just not something that I think is worthy of being put out in public. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you to deal with those limiting beliefs about your life not being good enough to show other people. And just start little by little by showing those in between, behind the scenes, authentic, real life moments that really make you who you are. So we are going to, in 2020, market ourselves. And yes, we do talk about our product here and there because ultimately we're business owners trying to make a living and sell things for the exchange of money. But we're going to challenge ourselves in 2020 to talk more about who we are as a person and whatever that looks like. For me, I'm a single mom of 3 kids that I try to homeschool. And there's so many places in my life that I am lacking and that are not perfect. And it is okay for me to share that with my audience because guess what? They're going to connect with that. They're not going to connect with perfection. They're going to connect with me as a human being. So ask yourself how in 2020 you are going to take the plunge, take the leap, go off the cliff, and really open up to your audience about who you are, to get a hold of them through the powerful connection that only you can make with them that your product or service will never make. That's my challenge. I want to educate you with this video, but I also want to inspire you because we can all do this. We all have a story. Your story is not boring. Your story is not ugly. Your story is your story and nobody else has it. So share it and watch the connection and that powerful relationship build with your audience in 2020. So let's do that. We'll see you guys next week where I'll be discussing another topic. I wrote it down. I can't think of it right now, but I'll be discussing another topic about this whole idea of personal branding and your online image. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.